Alrighty. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to episode 17 of the Rocky Mountain High franchise, aka the Colorado Rockies franchise. Sorry for being late. Just lost track of time, not gonna lie. We are 2-2 to start the year. We are at home again in this episode, and we welcome the Dbacks, who have a interesting looking lineup. Definitely a team that likes speed based on this lineup I'm seeing in front of me. What's up, Colby? What's up, Brian? We don't play the Red Sox for another couple months in the game. I forgot the dates, but it's June, I believe. We've got some way to go. I'm just finalizing my lineup here. Let's see here. A couple guys are getting the day off. There we go. How are you guys doing today? Let's hop right into this. We're going to look at Carlos Carrasco, who's going to start for us tonight. Alfredo, that starter that we have at AAA didn't have a good spring training, so we signed Carlos Carrasco just for a duct tape fix. He's getting the start tonight. First, both teams are 2-2 on tonight. There you go, Ryan McMahon, ready to go. First pitch coming at you right after the Diamondbacks. Got a lot of speed in their lineup.
Just a little bit away from first pitch.
Cubs MLB, yeah, let me know.
In this one, Carlos Carrasco.
Good year last year for Carlos Carrasco, man. Look at that, 18-2 with an under 4 ERA. Only 150 innings though, so not as much as what he's definitely capable of. And right off the bat, they have Billy Hamilton at the top of their lineup.
And he deals. That's
good start, ball one.
This one is off and running.
Very good start. Squeeze the zone. What I say. When in doubt, squeeze us out, you know. He does have only 89 speed, but that's still a lot.
Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Signed Carlos Carrasco on a 1-year, $2.3 million deal. Wasn't really a whole lot in free agency to look at. No doubt if we start struggling, we will probably be looking at prospects more.
Here comes a pitch. Swinging a foul straight back.
Again, sinker. Hamilton will foul that off 1 and 2. What up, Amish?
Here's a 1-2.
Oof. I don't know how Billy hang off that one. Boy, seems like the plate vision is just impeccable. Absolutely impeccable. Swings out to left field, but we got a man there in Ian Happ. One down for the Arizona Diamondbacks. There's the Snakes lineup. Former Rocky batting sixth, Brandon Rogers. Having off to a good start, 375 this year. But look at this lineup: Hamilton, Gurriel, Corbin Carroll. Looking good when it comes to speed.
You know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with the guy.
Go Josh Rojas. That's not where I wanted that. Off to a good start. Checking out the defense for your Colorado Rockies tonight. Ian Happ, Jesus Sanchez, and Julio Ibarra patrolling the outfield tonight. Ryan McMahon, Jorge Mateo on the left side of the diamond. Vidal Brujan getting started at second base with Foscue getting the day off. Nolan Jones at first. Elias Diaz behind the plate with Parada getting the day off as well. All for Carlos Carrasco. So that's going to be shot up to the middle. A 1-out hit. Is Rojas staying hot. So it's a good game to have Diaz behind the plate because as good as Parada is, Diaz is definitely the better defensive catcher that we have in our battery.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
What's up, Eb? MLB Otani, Munoz, Contreras, Holmes, McNeil, Rizzo, Rosario, Santander. Not enough Guardians. Agreed.
That's in there. It's
Strike one. It's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. also hitting over 300 to start the season. Only 5 games in. You can fit into that how much as you want.
The pitch.
Getting a high strike 0-2.
Rojas, the base
I saw
runner,
that.
first
I
and
just
one
saw that a few minutes ago where I went live about his injury. Out until May. I mean, your Mets still seem like they're in a fine position, though.
Here's the 0-2. And there's a ball.
Taken there.
That one
Fly
out
ball,
to
right field. Barr looks like he lost it a little bit in the
Pulls it
sun,
down, and there's 2 gone.
but he recovers just in time. 2 down. That reaction time was a little slow. Kershaw versus
And now
McGill.
it's Christian Walker.
I need Kershaw to do well tonight.
You know, Christian Walker, a guy who had a really successful amateur career. His college ball with the South Carolina Gamecocks. They won the College World Series twice with Walker.
But Kershaw's been struggling, man. He's been
kind
of all over the place this year. Part of me's thinking about not starting him tonight, but I think it's too late, so we'll go with it. Hayward dropped the ball. Oh, man. You know, I can never be mad at Jason Hayward, man.
Carrasco will move to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. The 1-0.
Oh, come on up.
He's been
Come on, man.
recent games and a big
Don't be like
reason
this to me
why.
tonight.
Getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently.
Christian Walker with 87 power. Wind is blowing out tonight, too. That's not good. Stallings, Topa, and Krismat. Nemo's at third.
And the pitch. And there's
That was a
strike.
hanger. 2-1.
I think that pitch surprised
How did the Rangers do today? Did they win?
Doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
May you ask a personal favor? Yeah, sure. I'll see what I can do. What you got?
2 outs. And
Got that one off 2-2. Mason Miller making his MLB debut for the A's tomorrow. Only played 11 minor league games. Okay. We'll get you started about that game.
now all even up.
Ah, I messed that one up.
And another ball.
Full count.
2 out, runner on
What's up, Matty?
first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Never text or call or message and ask me. You can ask something. tell me you want. I know that's one of your pet peeves. We've had this discussion.
3-2.
Well, that was a good sinker. How's that one off? What do they want to ask? Oh, talk about something later. Okay, I see. I completely misread that. Yeah, I mean, that is annoying. I get that.
And a pitch. Swing and a foul ball.
On Georgia education.
At the plate, they'll do it again.
Winning in fantasy? Well, we'll see. I never count anyone out.
And the righty deals.
Oh,
collected by Jones.
That's not.
And he beats it. He's safe.
I didn't mean to do that. That was on me. Oops. My bad. Jones, that wasn't on you, buddy. I must admit, I forgot how many outs there were.
First and second,
I pulled a Baez.
Sorry. Had the day off yesterday.
Oops. My bad.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early.
What's up, Matty?
A guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Two out. Here's Corbin Carroll. Let's don't give up a run because of my silliness.
First and second, 2 down.
I thought there was one out. Oops.
1-1.
I mean, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Everybody was so slow getting to their bag. Seven to 3 at Tampa.
That's inside.
Come on up. How many times are... Man, Carroll does not have a hit this year? Really?
Sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
He was right on that one, too. I saw your Twitter message about that today, Brian. You were asking him about the game. You're on your family business, my guy.
And a pitch.
Hey, gave it to us that time. How about that? We did not give up a run in the first inning. We made Carrasco throw about 25 pitches, but that's all right. Nothing. It was go bottom one against Brad Keller. Man, Carroll is ice cold, man. Doesn't have a hit this year. I don't know how many at-bats he's got, but...
Back here at the ballpark and on the hill.
There you go, Brad Keller on the mound tonight.
Yeah, ERA last year was a little worse than
First year in the Dbacks uniform.
Definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery.
What was that noise? What noise?
Repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit.
What'd it sound like?
Chance of being successful.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Jorge Mateo.
All right. Here is Mateo leading us off. He is not off to a great start.
The pitch.
I may move him to the 9 spot.
Off the mark, 1-0.
Figure out somebody else to put in the lead off. So. We're going to see if we can get to Brad Keller. Ooh, umpire squeezing him too. 2-0. Brad Keller. Let's take a look at him real quick. 28 years old, 72 overall. Struggles in a lot of areas. Can give up some hits. Doesn't strike out a lot of people. We'll see about that. Pitching clutch is very low. Dangerously low. And I think as his pitch count goes up, that control will start to be an issue. So Diamondbacks signed him to a pretty cheap deal. 1 year, $7 million. Probably wouldn't sign him myself, but I don't think he's going to get much better, so. Oh, like a can. Yes. No, I don't drink beer at all. This is a Coke Vanilla. I got Coke Vanilla as my drink of choice tonight. I also have a water over here.
In the air, right center field. This
Okay. Jorge Mateo, dust the hands off, sir. Leadoff home run. Rockies, hop on board. 448 feet. All right. All right. I'm too shocked that he hit a home run.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the
My goodness, Mateo. He must have heard the trash talk I said about him. Just like that, 1-0 Rockies.
On the follow through to drive it out of here.
Now here's Nolan Jones.
And Nolan,
Left center, base hit.
batting second tonight, swings at the first pitch, and he gets a hit. Nolan Jones has probably been the hottest hitter in our lineup.
Ian Happ up to hit.
Here comes the boss.
In yesterday's game.
Kind of cooled off a little bit, 235. Always would be the boss, though.
They're definitely looking to do some more damage.
I'm absolutely going to try that. I'm going to try every Baja Blast there is. 448, yeah. No, I'm surprised as you are. One out, one on, Ian Happ.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was. Yeah.
See if he can get on base here.
Jones on
It's not often that we strike first. And Ian Happ gets a hold of one. That ball hit high and deep to right field. Going back, going back. Take a good look. You won't see it for long. Time to get happy. 2-run shot for Ian Happ. Second of the year, 3-0 Colorado. What did we just say about the control of Brad Keller? Ambush time. That was not a moonshot. There you go, man. 3-0 already.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Appeared as a pinch hitter yesterday. Back in the lineup for this one.
We will take this start.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
5 to hear White Sox win. Oh, don't worry. They'll find a way to trip over themselves. I was right down the pipe. 0-2. To Ryan McMahon. Boss, man. 3 straight sliders. McMahon strikes out. First out of the night. For the inning, I should say. Tip of the cap for Happ.
Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Bryant shoots at the first base. I'm going to assume that's Christian Walker at first. Nice recovery. Gets Bryant 2 out. Yeah, we definitely haven't been hitting in some instances. That's all right. We'll get it figured out. We'll get it figured out. I mean, we're hitting that poorly and we're 2-2. It's not bad.
Instead of allowing them to happen, and I think that's going to happen eventually for this team.
Oh, I can't stand the White Sox announce team. I cannot stand them. They're good at what they do, but I hate how biased they are. Oh my God, I hate how biased they are. The White Sox have got to be the team that talks the most trash and just does not back it up.
And a foul ball.
It annoys me at how good they think they are when they're just not. Loaded with talent. Loaded with talent. Sanchez fouls that off. 1-2. Who'd you give up for Castillo? Right on the knuckles there. To Sanchez.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ooh, I almost swung at that.
One missed.
2-2. Let's check out the defense for the Snakes tonight. Corbin Carroll in left, Michael A. Taylor in center field, Billy Hamilton in right. Plenty of speed in that outfield. Josh Rojas, Ketel Marte on the left side. Brandon Rogers, former Colorado Rocky, at second. Christian Walker at first with that diamond fielding, which we just saw. Gabriel Moreno behind the dish for Brad Keller. So there you go. That's a lot of speed in that outfield.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Full count.
Back to work. 3-2 now. And
Okay.
down on strikes.
We somehow missed that.
But the long ball was working in this
Two guys who didn't
inning.
miss.
Not once, but
Jorge
twice.
Mateo
It's now 3-0.
leading us off with a solo shot.
Major League Baseball
And then the
on
boss,
show.
Ian Happ. 2-run shot gives us 3-0 lead after one.
And welcome back. Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
Rookie on IL with a fake injury.
Great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this
Like
ball.
Coach did last year. Well, yeah, man. That's what... It's a cool way to say it, isn't it?
The pitch. Ground ball left side.
One pitch, one out.
Gets it to first.
Michael A. Taylor. Shout out to Crazy Coach.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
So here we go. Gabriel Moreno is up. He is off to a slow start, 143. Really got to start looking at averages 20 games in, I think. Oh, is Corbin hurt?
The pitch.
Well, I just do not know where that sinker is going to go.
The command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game, but if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Do we know why JD Martinez has his full name on the back of his jersey? I'm going to assume, I don't know why. I'm going to make an assumption because it is, you know, like it's short enough to do it, but I don't know.
And a pitch.
Good curve. Hits Moreno. Good strikeout for Cookie.
I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on
Two
it.
quick outs, and here is Michael A. Taylor.
Before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Oh, Charm, do you know? I'm curious. Oh, you're talking about Burns. Good Lord. I cannot keep up with anybody tonight.
Now at the plate, Michael A. Taylor. In there, and it's 0-1.
I'm so happy that I'm not waking up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. Yay. I will sleep in until 6:30. Take my boyo to school and probably come back home and sleep. Not gonna lie. Quickly 0-2 to Taylor.
And here it comes. Battling
I'm
here as he
trailed back
fouls
in.
it away.
Oh, yeah, I am. Yeah. No, I do, man. That's awesome. Do know why.
Righty to the plate. Hacks it,
Cookie
misses,
gets
it's
him.
a strikeout.
Good inning for Carrasco.
Nothing doing for Arizona. They trail it here 3-0.
Yeah, I don't think anybody could guess what you were telling me. But it's a good thing. It's such a good thing.
Bottom of the second, and now it's Vidal Brujan.
All right, so here's Vidal Brujan. He's had a couple at bats this year. He's still hitless. Getting the start at second tonight. Bosque getting the night off. He's just tired, that's all. Letting him have some rest. Good evening, Witty. Witty B, what's up, man? Sorry I missed your broadcast the other night.
And the right-hander deals.
I want to go back and watch it.
Taylor makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Brujan flies out, one down.
The catcher, and now it's Elias Diaz.
Danny Duffy. Okay. Danny Duffy is not a bad... Seems good. Words are hard. Diaz. This is actually his first start of the year. Parada's been starting the first 4 games. Diaz starting tonight. He's going to bounce one back to Keller. 2 quick outs as Keller has really settled in. Oh, Ian Happ. I need you to stop striking out in real life, please.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Julio Ibarra. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was
all right, so here comes Ibarra.
Making his way through the minor leagues and quickly at this level, an impact player.
That last game, 2 for 5 with a triple, and he also had an RBI. Only hitting 200. But hey, he hasn't played a lot of games. Cut him some slack there.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager.
Life has you by the ears right now.
Quite as early.
Well, we'll talk about anything you feel safe talking about, man. Don't swing at that. I knew that was going to be a slider, and I still swung at it.
In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
I remember the big news you said a couple broadcasts ago, so I wanted to say congratulations again. 3-0 Rockies after 2.
Top half of the 3rd inning, Ketel Marte up to the plate.
The shortstop.
Yeah, Amish is hard in general to face in fantasy.
A former All-Star, hitting 9th in today's lineup. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop.
He always seems like he knows what he's doing.
Some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, it's a big adjustment for him.
Barr got that Griffey stance. Yeah, I guess that's what the game gave him. I have not changed his stance. Ground ball, Mateo. Just gets Marte. One down. Carrasco starting off pretty good.
Talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Facing Pirates. I'm facing Gabe. He's not here, so I can talk about him. Gabe, you suck. I'm just kidding. Now, my team's pretty inconsistent. Like, the only solid player on my team, I think, is Trout and Horner. That's... Everyone else is kind of a question mark.
And that one is in for a strike. Hamilton, in his 10th season, 33 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009.
Charm's roster is not bad. He just thinks it's bad. Because he has no faith in himself to win a week. Got a promotion at your second job. Congratulations. Dude, nothing but good news for you. Working on one with your main job. Been super busy. That sounds like it, man. Just don't burn yourself out, all right? Just, you know, with life fixing to change for you, you need to try your best not to burn yourself out, all right? Do your best. And you can always contact me, Witty. Always contact me if you need something. When you went live, Gabe, was in your stream? Yeah, when you went live, we were doing movie night. So, sorry I was not there. It's gotta find a miracle.
One down, base is empty.
I'm pretty sure Amish looks like 3 days ahead. I do not look forward to facing him in a couple weeks.
And the 0-2.
Ball, Bruhan. 2 down. Cookie getting some weak contact early. We'll take that.
The batter, the third baseman, Josh.
Here's Josh Rojas. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's...
Man, Waldachuk is eating my Cubs up right now, man.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls
Hard for
come
yard
up.
goats, that baby.
That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Come back and bite me. Yeah, I traded Ketel Marte to somebody. Can't remember who I traded with.
Good defensive third baseman, that elite.
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are...
And I think I got a reliever in return.
Is he able to quickly react?
Mateo
when you have...
gets him. Another 1-2-3 inning for Carlos Carrasco. Bottom of the third, top of the lineup, due up. Mateo, Jones, and Happ. Home run, single home run. That's right. It was Brian. I'm sorry, Brian.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jorge Mateo. Keller back to work.
All right, so here is Mateo. Apparently he was an all-star last year. Didn't know that.
0-1.
That gets away from him. There's our 1 home run with Mateo. Oh, and he vouches that off of Keller's foot, and he is going to reach.
And now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right.
Is Keller good?
Catcher coming out
The way he's been pitching, you think the manager would be like, ah, he's hurt. We got to take him out.
So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing.
Looks like it went off the ankle.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
It's all right.
And here's the first baseman, Nolan Jones. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Who picked up Castellanos? I haven't checked. Last time I checked, he was a free agent. I think somebody's got him, but I don't know who. Jorge Mateo's on the trade block. He always seems to be on the trade block. All right, so not a bad arm behind the plate. Keller hasn't been throwing a lot of fastballs. They usually never go on the first pitch.
First pitch, and that's in.
I have noticed, at least in my franchise, the AI doesn't really do a lot of quick pitches. Usually they do some quick pitches in the first one. I'm not going to go here either. Oh, a quick pitch there either. I'm going to get a double play because of that. I need to stop. Maybe I can go on the first pitch in this version because usually in MLB The Show 22, they quick pitched a lot. Or they would pitch out. I don't think I've been quick pitched yet. Oh, I was a little late on that one. Ian Happ's going to fly out, it looks like. And Keller. Harmless inning. You pick him up? Yeah.
Back here in Denver, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Alvarez for Ramirez. That's an interesting deal.
The right-hander back to work.
Alvarez pretty much gets you 2 things, right? Like home runs and maybe on base, right? Or hits. I'll say on base. Maybe slugging. But to me, J-Ram kind of gets you more.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Just a weak
Fly
fly
ball,
this time.
Bruhan.
Knocks it down
Can't get it off the glove.
to second, and that's not it.
I had a feeling he wasn't going to catch that, so.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better
Is that going to be a hit or an error?
Certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
I want to assume that's a hit.
So
Yeah, they're going to give him a hit on that one.
man aboard.
So leadoff hit.
For the Diamondbacks.
Now we got to deal with someone
Christian
dangerous than
Walker.
Christian Walker.
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Oh, I know. I know. We have OPS.
Dive, and he's got it.
Throw the ball, McMahon.
And he
What are we
hits
doing?
it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Why did the game just stop the... Why did it just stop the meter?
Hustle as well to get down the line for the infield knock. Just good, hard baseball.
That was a nice defensive play by McMahon, but for some reason he just didn't throw the ball.
Doesn't go unnoticed on either
What?
end.
Okay. We're going to do this? Are we really going to... I cannot have one game
Corbin Carroll stands
I cannot
in
have
for the
one
Diamondbacks.
game
He's 0 for 1.
without something not funky happening. Look at this crap.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Here comes
And Gurriel's going to score, and they're going to get on the board. It-
And now just a 2-run deficit.
what is this game, man? Is it really going to rig? Are we really going to rig? All of a sudden, these guys are just going to hit everything?
Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
They got 2 hits this inning on a ball off the plate.
For the line drive base hit.
Brendan Rodgers.
We're really going to
stands in
rig,
now
aren't
for the
we?
Diamondbacks.
That's it, Bencham. What's up, Steven? Do I consider this a rebuild? Oh, absolutely, man.
First
Got
pitch,
perfect
and
plate
he
vision and
just
everything.
misses.
How many games do we play?
Giving up 2 straight hits, and now behind in
I used to
this
play
count.
every one of them,
Might be a good
but
time.
that changed years ago.
Call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and
I kind of
talk
just,
a little bit.
whatever's interesting, usually week by week, maybe one game a week.
On the ground. They get one. Goes to second. Safe.
All right.
Well, he's doing a nice job.
They're going to tie it up.
keeping the ball
That's only the
out
first out of the inning right
Lets
there.
the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
What is going on in this inning?
So
How you doing,
two in
Steven?
Scoring position with one out. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Nolan's your friend? No, that was Ryan McMahon. Like I don't know what happened there. I wanted to throw to second, but the bar just kind of went away.
And
I don't
first
think I
offering
throw
is
canceled.
fouled off.
That is on, but I don't think I throw canceled. Maybe I did, but I don't think I did.
Righty delivers.
Ooh, foul ball.
Right side, and it goes just foul. Walker at third.
You could
Carroll
rebuild
at second,
Colorado in a
one
couple
away.
seasons. Well, it depends. Really depends. I have guidelines to follow. I don't just go out there and pray for the best player. Makes it too easy.
Next offering is fouled back.
I could go get Mike Trout right now if I really wanted to. That's just not how I do things.
He goes down.
Good pitch by Cookie. Second out.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes.
But the A's are
in this
really tough.
situation. You've got the
That was my team
time
last year.
out there.
It took us
Put the ball in play.
quite a while.
Something good.
Let's
Just
see,
didn't look like he
25
understood the situation.
Next
was the first year we won, so that's 3 years in.
He struck out swinging in his first
We got lucky though. We did get lucky, and one of the. I think I finished with 3 titles before I ended that franchise, but one of them was, I'll be honest, was just pure luck. Good pitch, 0-1.
Strike one.
Is that who you're doing? Are you working with the A's this year?
Second and third, 2 down.
It's the Bowie Bay Sox. Good old days of the Cubbies. I know some of y'all have been here since then. I've some of you guys know who I am before I had my son. Before my son was born, I should say.
2 on, 2 outs.
You guys are insane. That was, man, every day. Every day we played a Cubs game. Fantasy and everything.
The 1-1.
That's been a while.
And that one
I regret not keeping all those games recorded. Yeah, you said you had to restart because you can't do trades. 1-2 to Michael A. Taylor. Ooh, and the umpire is going to give us the call. Taylor strikes out. Diamondbacks get on the board, but do not tie it up. Nice job by Carrasco. Defense kind of let him down that inning. But that's all right. Guys, we still got a 3-run lead going to the bottom of the 4th. Here in downtown Denver. Connor Norby.
Back here at Coors Field. Bottom 4th, now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
All right, so here is McMahon. As Keller's pitch count still looks great, so we need to do our best to make him work.
And he deals. And downstairs.
Really ambushed him in that first inning, but he has settled in since then. Oh, I didn't mean to swing at that, but we will take that. There's a leadoff hit for Ryan McMahon. I did not mean to swing at that.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Chris Bryant.
Pirates beating the Rockies 5-3. It's funny to follow the Rockies on Twitter.
Chris baseball fans remember Chris Bryant winning the World Series in 2016, but Cub fans still remember Bryant's throw across the diamond to make it official.
I was right down the pipe.
He recorded the final
KB 0 for 1
Game 7.
tonight. And is blowing out.
And the 0-1.
Guys at the right field, and that will be caught by Billy. One down.
The center fielder, number 7, Jesus Sanchez.
Seems like the Rangers won today.
This guy makes great contact. One of the
I
best
had
in the
Evaldi
game
starting
at putting
today.
bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his
All right, so
bat
Jesus Sanchez.
for a long time, and
0 for 1.
Solid contact consistently.
Yeah, Billy Hamilton, man. 89 speed, so really no threat anymore. That was his threat, right? He used to be on the...
The 1-0.
I had him on my Fantasy Cubs franchise.
And that's
Taken there. 2-1. No threat to steal at first base.
left-hand hitter waits.
That was a good changeup.
That one below the zone.
Well, the hitter shows the
Good changeup, 2-2.
Brad
Keller is gonna make me look bad, isn't he?
Still try to get that ground ball double play.
At the belt and fires.
Another jam shot.
Out towards right center field.
Wow, that ball actually carried.
Taylor
2 down.
snags it for the second out.
It's gonna be one of those games, man. You get 3 runs in the first, and that's it.
Second baseman,
Vidal Brujan getting ready
All right.
to hit. 0 for 1
Here comes
with a
Brujan. Oh, he's had a rough game, man. He's popped out, and then he mishandled a play. They gave him a hit, though, instead of an error. I think it should have been an error, really.
offering is down low,
But-
and it's 1-0.
Yeah, Rockies were in cities tonight.
McMahon.
Some of these
0 for
experts
first
saying that
with
the
2
pitch
away.
clock is the reason for all the pitcher injuries. I mean, it's just a theory, right? I mean, you can't really say that. with full confidence.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball
You know,
two.
only having 18 seconds between pitches is kind of a little more taxing. Don't swing at that.
A swing
I didn't
and
mean
a
to swing
miss
at
as
that.
he chases
My
way out
goodness.
of the zone.
2-2. But yeah, you can't really just sit there and say that's the reason they're getting hurt.
Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That was a good pitch.
Breaking ball clips the
Oh,
outside
Brujan,
edge.
you
The
are
Rockies strand one,
not off to
and
a
the
good
score
start, man.
stays 3-1.
Nothing for the Rockies after 4.
We go to the top of the fifth. Here's Ketel Marte.
The shortstop,
What are you ready for?
Marte.
Heard you like that new DH rule they're testing? I don't know, man. I think they just need to leave it alone. Let the sport breathe a little bit. You know?
The pitch. Good eye right there.
Let the sport breathe a little bit.
Finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home.
The only reason they're making that rule is because of
Runners in scoring
Ohtani,
position, so a lot of
which isn't fair to him.
opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Ripped
Right
on
field,
the line.
Ibarra runs it down. Nice job. Using that speed
And there's one down.
to make up for some of that bad reaction time.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Billy Hamilton stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Exactly 100 years ago, the Yankee Stadium opened in the Bronx. Really? Here you go, fun fact. MLB Cathedrals on Twitter posted that. That's insane, man. Wow. That is such an old picture. Oh my god. Alright. Sorry.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
But yeah, no, it's way too soon to make that position. What new DH rule? If I read it correctly, it's if there's a pitcher that hits and DHs, like Shohei Ohtani, if Ohtani gets pulled, then he has to be pulled from the DH spot, and I think somebody else has to hit from there for the rest of the game. I think that's the rule.
And here it comes. Hit weakly on the
Pepper,
ground.
Brujan.
On the run,
Nice
throw
quick
to
throw,
first.
2 down.
And a couple of quick outs.
Good offside run and sink.
On this date in 1950, Vin Scully called his first game for the Dodgers. Boy, this must be the most important day in baseball.
Now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 2.
Saturday, because you get to go to the first Guardians game? Dude, have a ball, man.
Bounced out to short.
Heyo, nice 1-2-3 inning.
Mateo sends it to first. And the inning is over.
I hope you capture
So
3 home
1-2-3
run
for the
balls.
Diamondbacks. Score holds. It's 3-1.
We are cruising tonight. That's a dangerous thing to say with me. We're cruising. Gives
Back
up
here
5
at the
runs.
ballpark, We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz.
Diaz.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's
All right, so
found a
here's
way to settle
Diaz.
in and turn this into a pretty
He's
good
0 for
start.
1.
Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Of course, Keller's
Next
pitch count is very low.
downstairs, and that's ball one.
Yeah, like the starter, if the starter is pulled
And there's
before
ball.
5 innings and he's a DH, then he's pulled from the DH spot as well. And I just don't understand that one. There must be a reason for it. They're also talking about a new rule they're testing in the Atlanta leagues where there is a certified runner, as in, I don't think I like this that much, but, you know, it goes with the extra inning rule. And it's a guy that cannot be in the starting lineup, but he would be the official runner. So, like, literally Terrence Gore. Pretty much a Terrence Gore rule. Like, someone that's just for running. I kind of don't like that, but, I mean, It's whatever.
On the ground to the left. And
I mean, the manager could just put somebody in himself. I mean, why make a rule about it? Let the manager just put somebody in. Green 2.
And it's filled up.
Make a homage to your certified runner.
In the dirt. Sends it to first.
I need to stop swinging with 2 strikes because he's just going to keep throwing that slider in the dirt.
Was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking.
All right, one down. Here is Ibarra.
Also, being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach, and so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Oh my God! Really, guys? Come on.
Walker makes the catch.
I want my cheap hit. Where's my cheap hit? We just saw 3 in 1 inning by the AI. Why can't I get a cheap hit? All right, 2 quick outs. Here is Mateo. What happens if Gore gets hurt or a batter gets hurt? I have no idea. I've just read the headline of the rule. I haven't read the stipulations.
You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent.
Brad Keller. He is an ace, guys. This man is an ace.
Rockies are down quietly, but they still
Gives up 3. I hate games like this. You get 3 in the first inning, and then you just get nothing else. I get these games way too often. I know it's probably because of me. Not because of the game, but it's because of me.
And welcome back. Top 6. Here's a big power threat. Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
All right, 6th inning time. See if Carrasco can get it out of the 6th inning.
Carrasco back to work. Gurriel, 30 years
On this date in
old
2012, Bartolo Colon threw 38 consecutive strikes to Angels hitters, the longest stretch of consecutive strikes since 1988. Colon would pitch 8 shutout innings and secure a 6-0 win for Oakland. There you go. Fun fact.
And it's even up.
Some guys don't like not
God,
being
this
able to
is
play
gonna be the
defense
ending,
themselves
isn't it?
this
I
year.
know every time the umpire starts us off with a squeeze, man, it's gonna get bad.
And a 1-1. Check swing and a
Play by
slow
Jones.
roll
Don't
to
trip
right
on your
side.
shoelaces, please.
Jones
1 out.
takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker.
What am I seeing that on? I'm watching the A's broadcast. Cubs and A's right now are playing, and they keep throwing up
Now up next for Arizona,
random this day in
Christian
history,
Walker.
baseball history. It is nothing in the 5th inning. This Waldichuk is making the Cubs hitters look absolutely silly.
That misses, and that is ball 1. Walker measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner.
Whoever has JD Martinez is getting a ton of points. Well, funny story about that. I had JD Martinez, but I think I dropped him for Nelson Cruz.
And a pitch. So 2 balls
2-0.
and no strikes.
All right, I know how this is going to go. We're going to get the bullpen warming up. Let's see. We'll get Kinley going. Yeah, we're going to get Kinley going. Waldichuk is a top 20 pitcher. I mean, he's looked pretty good. He had some jam in the first inning.
Here comes a pitch.
He absolutely pitched out of it,
That one foul.
to his credit.
Here's a 2-1.
Oh, I hung that.
In the air right field.
Woo!
Takes it in.
But
for
Ibarra
the
gets
out.
that, and Swanson strikes out again. Good lord, 5 strikeouts for Waldichuk, man.
So digging in, Corbin Carroll.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still
84,
early
that
in
was
the
a good
game
pitch,
so
man.
far.
How old is Waldichuk? Is he like 25? He has 2 homers. One's a 2-run homer. Yeah. I dropped him because there was a game where he I think there was a 3-game stretch where he just didn't get any hits. He struck out too many times.
Kicks and fires.
Of course, that gets through.
And a base hit right there.
2-out hit.
The inning going.
Corbin Carroll.
Nice job at
Sliders inside are so broken in this game. No matter who you throw a slider inside to, they're going to, like, just bloop it the other way.
Right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's
And they're always late.
action with good wheels on the bases.
Yet I know that information, yet I keep throwing it. All right, 2 out. Carroll is a threat to steal at first base.
Carrasco will move to first. Carroll back easily.
It's 25. Okay, he's young. He's young.
And now here is Brendan Rodgers.
Here's a former Colorado Rocky and Brandon Rogers. We traded him to the Diamondbacks last season for Drew Jones, actually. That was the
Carroll off of first.
trade that the
Away.
Diamondbacks offered. We did not offer that. On ball, Bruhan.
The
Woo,
underhand
just flips at second base and just gets it.
That's the third out.
We're going to get out of it.
One left.
And that'll probably close the book on Carlos Carrasco.
It's the Rockies 3.
Well done by Cookie, man. Cookie Monster. Crushing it tonight. Did very well.
Back here in Denver, bottom of the 6th.
But we are going to turn to our bullpen.
Nolan Jones.
What we got here? Righty, righty, righty. Let's see here. Let's get, let's get Pierce Johnson, man. We got to get him up. The 3-1 Rockies in the 6th inning. If you're just joining us, or if you happen to pop up here on the YouTube replay, we got our runs in the 1st inning.
The right-hander back to work.
Solo shot by Jorge Mateo to lead off the game, and a 2-run shot by Ian Happ later on. Diamondbacks got 1 run because of some shoddy defense.
Kicks and deals.
That is where we're at.
Makes it a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Oh, okay. So he was part of the Montas trade. Did not know that.
Out to
That's a
short,
ground ball.
Marte. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter.
1 down. Jones is retired. Red Sox won today. Who'd they beat?
So in now for Colorado, Ian Happ. And it was a home
Speaking of the
run
home
in the
run,
first inning that got his day started at the
this was
plate.
not a moonshot. This was a wall scraper.
His fans were just still getting into their seats here.
Made it 3-0 at that
So
point.
You showed up late to this one. You missed out on a big moment early on.
Brad Keller's still in there.
That's in there.
It's hard to make his pitch count go up when he's just throwing what seems like good stuff, you know. Stuff that we want to hit. Come on, Ian.
And the righty deals.
That ball hit hard.
Swing and a
Right
drive.
field.
Hamilton
Going
racing
back.
towards the wall. Racing back some more.
Wow, that was caught.
And caught on the warning track.
Okay.
Not quite
Way to stay with it, Billy.
on that one.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an
I thought that was going to go foul or something. Okay. He stayed with it. Sweet swing. Apparently I was early on it. 2 quick outs. Ryan McMahon is up. Of course,
Into box
I don't
again.
swing, and he
Takes a strike.
immediately throws it right down the
Activity
middle.
in the Arizona bullpen. Madison Bumgarner up and throwing for manager.
They got
Torey
Bumgarner in the
Lowe.
pin.
Warming up as well.
This game loves to put starters in the pin.
And a pitch.
Swing at that. This game knows me, man.
Count is 0-2.
Game's picking up on my tendencies. Go 1 right down the middle in the first pitch. I ain't gonna swing at it.
Got him looking. And good
That's a
work
tough
there as
pitch.
he gets a 1-2-3.
That's a tough pitch.
Nothing doing for the Rockies as the lead remains 3-1.
That is a tough pitch. We're going to go to the pen.
Pierce Johnson into the game.
Here comes Pierce Johnson. He was our closer last year. He was all right. About 25 saves, and he blew about 7 of them. So he wasn't too bad. Be his 3rd game this year. Mad bumps in the pen. That's not good. They must have paid him extra. We don't want you to be a starter. All right, so the bottom of the lineup here for the Diamondbacks.
And a pitch. Inside, just missed.
1-0. Come on, let's have a good inning here. Carrasco pitched very well.
And the 1-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job.
All of these umpires are the same. I have not witnessed any difference in any of the umpires. They all squeeze you when they want you to be squeezed. No rhyme or reason for it.
That one is absolutely
That's why.
That's back there.
3-2. That's why. This game rigs so hard, man. When they want to score a run, it really will do anything in its power. So it's now a 1-run game.
Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0.
Wind is blowing out though, so that definitely helped that ball.
Keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch.
399 feet.
Missing it in a hitter's count.
Michael A. Taylor.
All right, are we done rigging? Can you throw the pitches where I want you to throw them now? Thanks. Let's see what happens when you do what I tell you to do. You get results. Will Kershaw retire after the season? I don't know. Probably not. I think he will, I mean, maybe if the Dodgers don't make the playoffs for some weird reason, he'll probably call it quits. But I don't think he will.
Now the 0-1 to the right side.
Ground ball to Brujan. 1 down.
To first in time. That's the first.
Chris Johnson's pitching right now. Dude, he liked one of my comments about him, and I was so happy.
Now it's going to be Ketel Marte.
I don't know if you guys have seen those little snippets of his, well, that's Lawrence. That's not Johnson. I'm sorry. That's Lawrence, but like his little frisbee sliders that he throws.
On the ground, right
And
side.
Brujan's defense is questionable.
So now back to the top of the order. Throw is wide, and it gets past him at first.
Right then.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the
Oh boy, if it's not one thing, if Billy Hamilton hits a home run here, I'm turning the game off. I'm not gonna lie to you. If he hits a home run here, I am turning the game off. How about Scherzer? Nah, Scherzer won't. Come on now.
Line drive, that's a base hit.
Game is going to rig. It's going to rig. We're going to give up the lead here, aren't we? All of a sudden, everybody can hit the ball. Everybody can hit the ball, no matter where I throw it, who I throw it to. Everybody's going to hit the ball. Must be nice to just rig. Like, I don't get it. This game punishes you for doing your part.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Josh Rojas.
He didn't have a home run. No, that's true. I just have way too many of these games, though. Rojas has been hot. Look at that. Right down the middle. Right down the pipe, man. I could have Jacob deGrom out there right now, and he would hang one of his pitches right down the middle. I wonder if Billy's going to go. There's a good slurve. 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him.
All right, let's see what happens with 2 strikes here.
So that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the
Come on,
outfield.
Pierce. Another feeling. I probably should not throw this. He'll probably reach out and get a little bloopy hit.
Roll to short, could be 2. Over to Brujan, that's 1.
All right. Or, you know, Mateo will stay cool under pressure and turn the double play.
Able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a
All right, it's 3-2.
ball game. You're watching
I need another
Major League
run, man.
Baseball exclusively on the show.
I need another run. I don't feel good with a 1-run lead. I just don't.
Set for the
Keller's still out there, too.
7th. Stepping in, Chris Bryant.
Here's KB. Quiet night for him. Look at this. This is the guy that's dominating me right now. This guy. Right here.
The pitch.
Right down the middle. Good timing. Out.
Bryant out on the play.
Of course, that's what it is.
Next
All right, we're going to have Castro ready to go here.
Sanchez.
All right, one quick out as the ace known as Brad Keller. Got Justin Verlander here.
Swing, and that
And
ball
Sanchez is going to
smashed
rip
on
that
the
center.
line. And that should be extra bases.
And we're going to finally get a hit.
Heading for 2. And he'll pull in there
One out
with a stand
double
up
by
double.
Jesus Sanchez, 107 off the bat for him. That's only his first double of the year.
Put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Surprised that wasn't a ground out to first base. All right, that's going to be it for Keller.
And he's going to make a move here. Brad Keller.
How's Leo doing? It's good, man. He lost his first tooth earlier in the week, or last week, late last week. He was very excited about it. Doing super good in school.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks.
He's just
Madison
growing up, man.
Pretty tight game.
Makes me almost cry thinking about it.
Pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right
Just
where it
proud of
is.
him, man. I really am. Proud of him. So,
Vidal Brujan.
I know it's a very vague answer, but he's doing real good, though.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2014, a great year for Bumgarner. Not only did he win his 3rd championship with the Giants, but in the postseason, he was the man.
Mad
The
bum in out of the
NLCS
pin.
And World Series MVP.
Never forget that appearance coming out of the bullpen against Kansas City and just going the distance. He was pitching on short rest. People wondered if he would enter that ball game or not. Man, he put the team on
Be the
his
Cubs' next
shoulders.
infielder.
One out. And
He's been
runner
interested in a
second.
couple sports, but we're trying to get. Wow.
Swing and a
We're trying to get
miss.
stable
It's
enough
2-1.
before we sign him up for anything. He doesn't know what he wants to play yet. He's hinted at baseball.
Mad bum deals.
Of course, that goes foul.
And that's
And then he's
just
hinted at playing soccer. So, as soon as we become a little more stable, we're gonna let him figure it out.
And now 2-2.
All right, full count. The bat for
1-run game.
Brujan.
One off.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk.
Oh
You're
my
gonna get a
God.
pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
I hate this umpire with a burnt. Brujan, yell at him. Let him have it. If you get tossed, I don't blame you.
And he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones that let
I mean, I guess technically it was a strike, but we have not been getting that call.
It's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz.
My God. Is that a strike?
That one misses.
All right.
Ball
1-0 to Diaz. Play goalie. I wanted to sign up for a rec league, but I just unfortunately have too much going on.
2 outs.
Now we are getting a pitching and batting net for part of our yard, and I cannot wait to get that. It'll be so much fun.
Here's a 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
I have to control Brujan in that dugout.
Second with 2 down.
1 and 2 to Diaz. I knew that was coming. God, kill me.
In the dirt, blocked. Up with it, fires to first. That completes
I just
the
suck
third
at hitting,
inning,
man.
that'll do it. So 1 left for Colorado, but they're up 3-2.
Just once, I just want to get a runner in. 3-2 as we go to the 8th.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound.
Here comes Miguel Castro.
This guy can bring
He did not have a good first outing. We're going to see if we can have a better one here. And of course, his confidence is low and his energy is hit. Can we please fix confidence in this game, SDS? Come on now. This is ridiculous now. You've had confidence in this game for how long? And you still can't get it right?
The pitch.
It was literally 2 games ago that he got beat up. How long do they carry bad outings for?
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Thank you, Blue.
That's a
0-2. Does confidence go off previous games? It probably does. But I checked the stats, and he hasn't been pitching in the last 2 games.
The tying run at the plate.
Of course.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a
Just
base
be nice.
hit.
Just get a hit whenever you want, man. Just whenever you want. The game's just whenever. It doesn't matter. 2 strikes, increased contact, plate vision, possibly power. I will die on that hill, man. I will absolutely die on that hill. If DD players can complain about cards, I can complain about mechanics.
Substitution being made at first. On a pinch run.
They are going to bring in Jake McCarthy to run. So, but yeah, I mean, I do think that confidence runs game to game, but it just doesn't make sense to me that if you haven't pitched in 3 days and you still come in and you're still shaking from 3 days ago. I don't know how often that happens, granted, but that just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
Check on the runner, and he's back safely.
My elite, okay, capitalize that. Elite pitching performance. I don't feel good about what I'm seeing here in front of me. It's going to be Castro's inning, man. Diaz, you better be ready. Alright, fly ball.
Out towards left center.
Running under it. Please don't drop it. 1 down. And McCarthy's got 99 speed too. Woo. These Dbacks. These Diamondbacks are built for speed, man. Absolutely built for speed. Pretty sure they have 3 guys on their team that have 99 speed.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
All right. Right down the middle again. Why? Why are we doing this?
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly.
He's going to steal.
Get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Check when I play the Mets. Yeah, they come to Coors. It's next month. I was looking at that last night after the broadcast. I forgot the day. But they come here. But we'll play the Mets though.
The 0-1.
Dick swing. Of course he didn't go. That would make sense for him to go. I don't want to throw the slider because he'll just get a little cheapy hit off of it.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground to third.
This will be tough.
That's one. What a
But we pull it.
Inning over.
Nice start by McMahon. Good turn by Bruhan. We turn a very odd double play. 299 speed guys. Harthy out at second. Harold just out at first base. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th. 3-2 Rockies.
Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Julio Ibarra.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
All right, let's get our closer warming up. Ibarra quiet tonight. 0 for 2.
The wind of the pitch.
It'll be 0 for 3. Good timing and out.
To first, leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good timing in and out. All right. Love it. My favorite.
Jorge Mateo now.
Mateo's had a good game.
Pretty amazing athlete this guy is.
Home run,
Power
single.
and speed, quite a threat.
Could have had a stolen base if I wasn't so quiet about it.
Bo Jackson, anyone? That one's in there.
0-1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out because the sky's the
I didn't know
limit
where
on
that pitch was
potential.
going. 0-2. Rookie slump. Yeah. I mean, Ibarra's bar is Ibarra's bar is pretty low right now.
The wind and the pitch.
Atta baby Mateo down the left
And
field
that's a
line.
base hit. So a man aboard now with one
Wow, we're going to hold him because that super speed runner out there in left, that is Corbin Carroll.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a cookie down the middle.
There you go. 3 for 4 night for Jorge Mateo. He's needed a night like this.
Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
Just over the bag.
On top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him in.
Yeah, Ibarra's potential is only a C,
And at first with one gone, Nolan Jones.
which stinks, but, I mean,
Gotta be careful with a slugger
you never
like
know.
this, because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
I had a guy in the Cubs
And it's
franchise
0-1.
named Heath Kahn. That was a C potential, and he was a pretty solid player. 0-1 Nolan.
The 0-1.
Heyo on the run.
Pitch. Runner breaks for second.
Not even close.
Throw to second. Great jump.
I cannot believe they haven't been quick pitching at all. So, good chance for Nolan to either get him in or over.
Mateo, the runner at second with one away.
Doesn't do well against lefties. Oh my
Comes
God.
up empty. That's strike 2. The Giants made Madison.
I was not even
the
close.
10th overall pick in the draft out of high school when they took him in 2007, and then there was the development, and of course he helped them win World Series titles.
Another
in
hanger, and we did
2010,
nothing with it.
2012, and then that monster performance against
See, the Pirates
Royals
have
in
Quinn
2014.
Priester pulled up in real life, or in the franchise.
And a 1-2. Keeps
Way to
the
stay
at-bat
alive.
Going with a foul ball.
Boog, you want to talk about tasting success?
Did a
early.
Billy
3
Hamilton
World
steal?
Series titles before he even had 5 full seasons in the big leagues. I mean, they're great players that have played this game a long time and have never gotten to the fall.
Way up
classic.
there.
Next
2-2.
pitch misses. Ball 2.
Come on, Nolan.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout.
How do you check your swing in this game?
Boog, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches.
I don't know how you check your swing in this
to
game.
even
I
that
just
count
don't.
off, but 2 balls and 2 strikes.
All right.
At that time,
2 out.
just
Chance for Ian Happ.
Ian
Be nice
Happ
to
digging
get him
for the
in.
Rockies. Fastball.
A lot of cutters.
almost
I'm just
got
gonna be
him
sitting on cutters, man.
there. Runner at second. 2 down.
I use fisheye 2. I know it's not the most ideal camera to use, but it's just something I've always used.
So a foul ball.
Come on,
makes it
game.
1-2.
Make up your mind. 1-2. Of course, we can't touch anything with 2 strikes. It's illegal. We'll go to jail if we touch anything with 2 strikes. They could have Jose Urena out there on the mound and we just can't touch it. Literally in the zone, man. All right. All right. Let's see if the Cheeky can close it out. Using the default. And the Rockies tie it up. Oh, no, I'm not going to use the rock. No, we're winning. Why would we tie it up?
Well, one-run game. Brendan Rodgers stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
All right, so here we go.
And a pitch.
There's a called strike 0-1. I hear a plane outside. It is so loud. I live in Georgia. We don't have planes where I'm at. What are you talking about? Use the stick to swing? You madman. Are you superhuman?
Bounced up the middle.
Played by Mateo. Just gets him.
Now one gone in the ninth.
Talk about being
One down. We're going to make a quick substitution here.
Might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Now into the ball game on defense.
We're going to bring in Phillips for right.
He takes over and right.
A defensive change for the Rockies. Now playing
Hold on a second.
number 11, Brett.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, so here is Moreno. Got 1 home run tonight.
Moreno in the box
0-1.
now. Takes strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough.
I just use button.
That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that.
1 power swing, 1 contact swing, normal swing. I always normal swing though.
Yo, 1.
Wow, we missed our mark there. 0-2. Come on, Tachiki.
That's a little bit.
But again, pitching on Legend is, for me anyway, it's kind of rough because I swear to you, I will die on this hill. The AI with 2 strikes gets some kind of bonus. Like, I can't prove it. I really can't prove it, but something feels different with 2 strikes.
And there's 2 away.
I could be facing Joe Random, and he would hit pitches that he, in my opinion, he shouldn't hit.
And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Corner infielders guarding.
Boy, Stroman's having a good night tonight. Anybody got Stroman in fantasy? So 2 quick outs. Here is Michael A. Taylor. 0 for 3. Aw, come on up. You gotta call that a strike. Took away one of my hitters with that. Do I control base running? Yeah. The AI makes some very questionable base running decisions. So, if there are questionable base running decisions, I want to be responsible for it.
That's in there.
1-1.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Joe Random was Barry Bonds. It was not Barry Bonds. I can't remember the name for Barry Bonds was. The player they used.
Ball to strike. That to right.
Of course. Of course, a little bloop hit. I mean, fuck this game, dude. And it's bloop hits, man. Everything's a bloop hit. Everything. Don't pitch inside, it's a bloop hit. But if you pitch outside, it's a home run.
First and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. And
now we got to do with Cattell.
Creative on offense with good speed on first.
And the batter now, Cattell.
I kind of hope they try to steal.
And there's the strike.
You just can't steal in the game. It's not that bad. It's really just knowing who the catcher is and who the pitcher is and your runner.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth.
And 1-1.
Even up.
Like, I have a better chance of stealing off of Moreno than I do of, like, let's say, JT Realmuto.
Now move to first, and he's back in standing.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Good slider, 1-2. Cheeky's slider's really getting better. You're so focused on hitting, you forget. I mean, personally, I never go on the first pitch because I keep thinking that they're going to, you know, quick pitch.
Down to their final strike.
Oh my God, what a play by Nolan Jones. And that's going to seal the win for the Rockies. That was beautiful. Nice job, Nolan. Love to see that. Carrasco with the hard-earned win. Cheeky 3 for 3 in saves. Keller gets the hard-earned loss. That was absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so there you go. Moreno with the solo shot, making it 3-2 at that point in time. We turned that crucial double play on the pair of 99ers there. Carthy out at second, Carroll out at first. And then Nolan Jones. Way to end it. Nice play. That seals the deal for the Rockies. Jorge Mateo, player of the game, 3 for 4 with a homer and an RBI. Ian Happ also with a 2-run shot in the first inning. Pretty quiet day for Nolan Jones, only 1 hit. This will be his first game of the season where he does not have a multi-hit in a game. So Carrasco, first start in a Colorado Rockies uniform. Not bad. 6 innings, 5 hits, 5 strikeouts. Didn't walk anyone. Gave up 1 run, and that's because of shoddy defense behind him. There you go. There you go. Beautiful. We got a quick one. We're going to end this under an hour and 30 minutes, man. How about that? You guys don't have to sit here for 2 hours. I'm overdue for an extra inning game, though, aren't I? We're not going to talk about it. We'll be live tomorrow night for episode 18. I don't know who our opponent is. I'm going to try to choose a road game, though. You know, we've played 2 games in Colorado, so we're going to find an opponent for on the road. Don't know who's starting, so we need a meeting. We'll see. We'll see. So, thank you guys so much for stopping in. I know it was kind of it felt like a quick game, but we'll see you tomorrow night for episode 18. Much love to you guys. Thank you for showing support to the Mile High franchise. I think that's what we call this franchise now, the Mile High franchise. So anyway, I'm going to start tagging it in all the descriptions. That way, if you search on YouTube, you should be able to find it. Anyway, much love to you guys. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.